want to talk about Little Uzi Verts, XOR Tour Life, and the reason why XOR Tour Life is officially diamond. Kind of like Little Uzi Vert's forehead, when he had that $20 million diamond on his forehead, which I think was absolutely ridiculous. People were like, yo, Little Uzi Vert, you're absolutely crazy, man. But my personal opinion, I think that diamond, on God, man, was absolutely fake. You're telling me that a rapper is risking his life, getting a piercing in the middle of his forehead with a $20 million diamond? That's a whole lot of cap, not a whole lot of red, a whole lot of cap. That's the biggest cap I've ever heard. But anyways, Little Uzi Vert's XOR Tour Life is officially diamond, and I'm gonna break down why I think it went diamond. So XOR Tour Life was in the absolute peak of the SoundCloud days when Little Uzi Vert was popping. And later on, Lil Pump and Smoke Perp were popping, as well as XXXTentacion at his prime when he was at the absolute peak. I remember he actually dropped so many bangers on SoundCloud. Same with Little Uzi Vert. Like Little Uzi Vert vs. World, The Perfect Love Tape, all of those fire tracks, including P's and Q's, High Roller, all of those songs. In the midst of all of that, in 2017, Little Uzi Vert drops. It's like a loose tape of 5 songs that have love scars, boring shit on it. And XOR Tour Life, and I think there was another one too. But yeah, boring shit and all that shit, you know what I mean? But anyways, XOR Tour Life officially just started popping and bubbling up on SoundCloud, because that song was a certified banger. Like, I'm talking about a certified hit, and you could just tell right away. Another track on there was Love Scars. I think Love Scars had the potential, and hold my word on it, like, on God, I think Love Scars was still a better song than XOR Tour Life. But XOR Tour Life kind of brought in that emo style rap, because a little Peep was still popping then. XXXTentacion had those alternative songs, and it was just a good blended mixture all together. So I think that XOR Tour Life was just a perfect time period for him to drop XOR Tour Life. And it inspired so many different artists, and the song just kept going viral and viral. I remember the year after I graduated, which was 2017, was the year I graduated. I was going to every single party, and this is when I used to drink and party a lot. And XOR Tour Life was playing at every single party. And I'm from Canada, you know what I mean? So that definitely just says it means something. That XOR Tour Life was just that big of a song. It reaches all the way to Canada in a small town that I was living at the time. And you know what I mean? Everybody was talking about it. Little Uzi Vert was performing it everywhere. This is just right after Bad and Bougie, where Little Uzi Vert was featured on. And man, people just absolutely love this song. And I think this song actually inspired Juice WRLD's whole career, with kind of like that melodic emo kind of tone to the beat, with the heavy 808s, but still kind of synth background. And that just inspired Juice WRLD and a whole generation, because so many people are just trying to recreate XOR Tour Life, even Little Uzi Vert himself. And that song is just a certified hit, absolutely timeless. And since 2017, that's like 5.5 years ago, and it still has the test of time. XOR Tour Life is a certified hit, certified banger, and one of the greatest rap songs of all time in my generation. Not my favorite Little Uzi Vert song, but I'm kind of glad that song represents all of the SoundCloud era. You know what I mean? So I think that song is just absolutely fantastic, man. And since we're talking about Little Uzi Vert and XOR Tour Life, it's officially diamond. It took 5 years to be diamond, but it's 10 times platinum, and Uzi's gonna get that humongous diamond plaque, which he absolutely deserves. I believe Bad and Bougie is also diamond, but this is Little Uzi Vert's first solo song that's diamond. Man, he absolutely deserves this. And Love is Rage 2, which is the project the song actually landed on. Love is Rage 2 is an absolute classic. Came out 5 years ago. Came out in, I believe, late August or early September. And songs like No Sleep Leak, Sauce It Up, 20 Mins, Unfazed. I could just keep naming more and more off the list. Pretty Mammy. Man, that's one of the greatest, actually my personal favorite albums of all time. Definitely in the top 7 favorite albums of all time, and Lil Uzi Vert's my favorite artist of all time. And this project was absolutely gas, man. Oh God, such a fire project. Now, yeah, Extra Tour Life Diamond, he absolutely deserves this, man. Now let's read some of these comments. Someone says Uzi is goated. Yes, man. Uzi is absolutely goated. He's my favorite rapper of all time. I would say Young Thug's up there, Gunna's up there, Juice WRLD 100% up there. And you wouldn't believe who's also up here. Someone else that I'm really starting to love, man, oh God, is Yeet. Oh man, I was trying to do a video where I wouldn't talk about Yeet, but man, Yeet's just it right now. Also, Playboy Cardi's one of my favorite. But yeah, someone said Uzi's goated. Like Little Tekka, gonna get Diamond next. He's a goat. Yeah, I could see that with Ransom. I think Ransom's multiple platinum, and I think Ransom will definitely be Diamond pretty soon. Let's see what other people say to the Tekka's gonna go Diamond first. Someone says it's at 6 or 7 right now. Wow. So Ransom is 6 or 7 times platinum. Yeah, maybe give it a 1.5 2 years, maybe even sooner. Ransom's gonna be Diamond. Lil Tekka absolutely deserves this, man. Someone else said it's like 2 to 3 years. Ransom is definitely going Diamond. Yeah, that's kind of what I said. Ransom can definitely hit that, someone said. Okay, someone else said he went Diamond with no features. My goat. Man, Diamond with no features, if you think about it, that's a legendary feat. A lot of artists have really big hit songs and they have a feature attached to it, maybe like another big name. But this was Uzi's breakout hit, and it absolutely deserved to be Diamond, especially since it was a solo track. Like, I don't really care if you cry. Like, that song is the most legendary SoundCloud song. It just reminds me when I was like a teen. You know what I mean? It's just such a good song, man. Someone says, one day, yeah, I'm gonna go Diamond. That's the reason to keep climbing, he said. He said that song on Ridiculous. Okay, let me just read that again. So what this guy is commenting is a lyric, an unreleased lyric from Lil Uzi Vert's song called Ridiculous. And I actually remember that snippet when he previewed it. He previewed that in late 2021 on the live when he had purple hair, and he was just previewing a bunch of different snippets including one called Ridiculous. And this is what they said. And this is what he said. One day, yeah, I'm gonna go Diamond. That's the reason to keep climbing. Man, he's super right. He manifested that. I mean, realistically, he was in the studio and he's probably saying like, yo, Extra True Life is already 8 times platinum. I'm gonna manifest it for it to come even faster. And that's exactly what he did. Ridiculous. He was saying some bars in there, he was spitting. And Extra True Life is 100% Diamond now. Someone said Money Longer and Do What I Want made me an Uzi fan. This shit made me a stan. So I think what he's saying is Money Longer and Do What I Want made me an Uzi fan. And those songs are super fire. And then he said Extra True Life made me an Uzi stan. Okay, so Stan's pretty much like a super fan. It came from the popular song Stan by Eminem, which is pretty much a super fan. And yeah, honestly, I kind of agree with him. Like, Money Longer was definitely a SoundCloud hit. When I first heard that song, I was like, yo, Uzi is definitely one of my favorite artists. Oh God, Do What I Want's a classic Uzi song. And yeah, it makes sense. Extra Tour Life is just like another level beyond Do What I Want and Money Longer. But here is also a fun fact in my opinion. The song I Can Drive on the Perfect Love tape is the first time that Uzi was really touching with that emo kind of swag over rap beats. Just the way that he was singing, I Can Drive. It's kind of similar to Extra Tour Life. So if you were kind of really paying attention to Uzi back then, you could have seen he was manifesting his flow and his style to the song of Extra Tour Life. Let's see what else someone says. Cardi Magnolia next for Diamond. You know what? I'm actually not too sure how many times it's platinum, but I know it's probably Cardi's biggest song mainstream wise. But let's see what someone commented underneath Cardi Magnolia next. Someone said, sadly no. Someone else said Sky probably gonna be the first Diamond song in 2 to 3 years, and it's honestly sad. I don't understand the hate on the song Sky. Like, what is this guy on? This guy taking some acid 24/7? This guy taking perks? Sky is a fire song, in my personal opinion, a hit song. It hit the Billboard charts. I believe it peaked at number 28 in the Billboard charts, which is good for A Whole Lotta Red. Because A Whole Lotta Red was a very experimental album and a very long album. Someone else said Lil Uzi Vert's the GOAT. Someone else said a hood classic. Facts. That's 100% a hood classic. Someone else said the exact same lyric. One day, yeah, I'm a good diamond. That's the reason I be climbing. Yeah, that's the same from Ridiculous snippet. Well deserved. But yeah, anyways, that is the reason why I believe Lil Uzi Vert's Extra Tour Life is diamond and 100% deserves it.